I have been using the iPhone 17 Pro. This is what I feel about the device. So the phone comes in a 6.3-inch all-screen OLED display. Like, this is a 6.3-inch displayed iPhone 17 Pro. Also, I decided to get the deep blue color. Like, you get three color options this year. You get the deep blue, the cosmic orange, and the silver. So I chose to go with the deep blue color. So on this iPhone 17 Pro, you get dynamic island. You get 120Hz refresh rate too. You get always on display. You get most of the standard iPhone spec. So the difference for the display between this year's 17 Pro and last year's 16 Pro is that you get 3000 nits of peak brightness outdoors. So whenever you're outdoors and you max out your brightness, like, the display goes up to 3000 nits of brightness outdoors. You get the same display size as the 16. You get 120Hz refresh rate. You get always on display. But the iPhone 17 has a aluminum unibody two-tone type finish. So this year's Apple decided to make the iPhone 17 Pro aluminum, going back from their titanium on the 16 Pros. So like, the design is a aluminum unibody two-tone finish. So this cutout here is what Apple calls ceramic shield. So like, this is glass, but like the rest of their device is all aluminum. So because of this new design, Apple redesigned the internal component of the device and like put all of the brains of the phone in what Apple calls the camera plateau. So you have all of the chip inside this camera plateau area, and the rest of the body here from the cutout is just the battery. You have the same water resistance rating as the 16 Pro. So it's rated for 6 meters up to 30 minutes. And you also get IP68 rating on the device. So inside the iPhone 17 Pro is the Apple A19 Pro processor. So this powers this is like the brain of the device, and it powers every single task on the device. It also has 12GB of RAM for Apple Intelligence. It also supports what Apple calls a neural accelerator. So that is all just built for like AI and Apple Intelligence. So the camera on the iPhone 17 Pro comes in a triple 48 megapixel lens. You get 48 megapixel main lens, you get 48 megapixel ultra wide, and you get 48 megapixel telephoto lens. So that means you can take you could take 48 megapixel pictures, a higher resolution picture on all the three lenses. And for the front camera, Apple has a new 18 megapixel squared lens. So this is to allow you to capture selfies without looking like it was taken with a front-facing camera. So the squared lens, the 18 megapixel squared lens, will take a picture and make it look squared and not look like it was taken with a selfie. So like, you could do like the standard stuff like take 4K 60 FPS. Also now with the new iPhones, like, you could do 4K at 120 FPS. So that is for like slow motion capture. So like, let's say you're trying to capture a moving train or something, or a fast moving object, you could take it at 4K 120 FPS and slow it down on the new iPhone 17 Pros. So the battery comes in 4252 milliamp hour battery, and which is insane, right? Because the 13 Pro Max has 4300 milliamp hour battery at a 6.7-inch size, and like the 17 Pro at 6.3 inches almost has the same battery capacity as the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is insane. But the battery is rated for 30 hours of video playback, and like that in my use case is in fact the case, right? So I start my day with 100% battery, and like the battery just lasts me the whole day. I end my day with like 30% of battery left after a heavy day too, right? If you are just a normal average user, like if you're not a heavy user, like this battery would last you like a day and a half. Also, like the phone fast charges, so with Apple's 40 watt or any like high watt charging brick, like you could fast charge the phone from like 0% to 50% in 20 minutes. So, and like it would take like an hour 20 minutes or an hour 15 minutes to go from 0% to 100%. So the phone fast charges, and it also lasts the whole day too. So with this new redesign, like Apple added the mobile antenna around the camera plateau. So like you're getting more Wi-Fi reception. So also, like speaking of wireless connectivity, this 17 Pro supports Bluetooth 6, and it also has Apple's Wi-Fi and cellular modem, the N1 chip. This device is literally future-proof. You have Wi-Fi 7, you have Bluetooth 6, like you're literally future-proof for like the next 7 years. And like, yeah, like there is not much I could say. Then like this phone is just the best iPhone Apple has released since the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Like this is worthy of an upgrade if you're coming from anything older than the 13 Pro Max. Like it's a no-brainer of an upgrade. If you're coming from the 13 Pro Max or older, you get always on display, you get a better 5G modem chip, you get Wi-Fi 7, you're future-proof with Bluetooth 6, you get an aluminum design that helps with like thermal heat dissipation, you get faster charging, you get better battery, you get better cameras, 48 megapixel triple lens, you get a better selfie. Like it's a no-brainer of an upgrade, right? For me, like this is what I have been waiting for, right? Like ever since I got my 13 Pro Max, the one issue I had with that was not having USB-C, and also whenever I am on 5G, my battery just drains like crazy. But on this 17 Pro, the battery on 5G also drained, but not as fast. And also the phone doesn't get hot too, so it's more efficient with like intense activities like gaming, or even on 5G, or just using the device for anything that requires a lot of neural computing task. And like the phone is also so durable too. Like you have ceramic shield on the front glass, you have ceramic shield on the back glass, so like just dropping the device, like it's going to be durable. Like, but like you have to use the phone with a case. I have been using the phone with a case, with the ESR case, right? But like I have seen people online without a case on talking about getting scratches. That is something that can just be fixed with a case. Like if you use a case, your phone is not getting scratched in a case. But if you're the type of person to use your device without a case on, yeah, like you can expect some scratches or something. But like this phone is just a good phone. Like you get the millimeter wave antenna at the top, you get the antenna wrapped around the camera plateau, like you get capture button, you get Apple Intelligence, right? Like even though Apple Intelligence isn't as good as other AI on other smartphones, it's going to be good in the future. So like in that sense, you're future proofed too, right? But like This device is just the best Apple device that has been released since the iPhone 13s. And would I recommend you upgrade? Of course, if you have anything older than the 13 Pro Max, you should definitely upgrade. The battery life is good, the display is good, the camera is good. Like right now I am recording this with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and like this is in 4K 60 FPS too. Like you just have no problem, right? Like the device is just a good device. That's all I could just say. Just see for yourself, and if you don't like the device, you can always like return the device or something. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you enjoyed the video and want to see more videos even about the 17 Pro Max, which I'm recording in right now, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and catch you guys next time.